So he'll have a look back at, I'm sure. And we will have the second semi-final. Again, 3 to qualify from this one.
Izak Svengli from Slovenia, Ivan Kosuno from Moldova, Sverre Nielsen from Denmark, second Denmark 2, Nick Pimenov from Serbia, Damir Martin, of course, from Croatia in 5, and Gonzalo Garcia Ferraro on this near side, the Spanish. There's Damir Martin off the start. He lost out to Ollie Zeidler in yesterday's quarter-final, but Sverre Nielsen is flying out in front, and they're closest to us. I think that is...
It's going to be the Spanish sculler on this side.
Garcia
quite
Ferraro.
interesting. Unsurprisingly, we're taking a look at Damir Martin. I'm interested to see, over on lane 1, Isaac Ivan Šveki, son of Dennis Šveki.
Svengli, is it Šveki?
Yeah, go
for
Švekli.
Yeah.
Anyway, over there in lane 2, and he's made a pretty good start. He's still up in second place at the moment, so he's gone for it pretty early. If we get a look at him, we look at Sverre Nielsen in the centre, but yeah, the Slovenian sculler there, currently in second place, and we're still coming up now towards 1,000.
Yeah, I saw him yesterday in the quarterfinals, was really impressed by the way he went toe-to-toe with Damir Martin. And Damir Martin just got the better of him in the end, but Sverre Nielsen out in front. And that is in second place, that's Nick Pimenov, the former Russian athlete, now sculling for Serbia. Nick Pimenov's mum is Ukrainian, and he has come over to Serbia. His dad, Yuri, no longer with us, won lots of medals for the Soviet Union.
Fairly disappointing to see Damir Martin here at the back of the field.
He's given up now, hasn't he?
He pretty much is not working for him, yeah, 25 strokes a minute. So no, you can see him there in lane 5, one from the right of the picture, and he's not going to be troubling those top 3 positions. So a real shame that for the home crowd.
He raced out in the quarters yesterday, may have taken a lot out of him. You know, it was great to see him back after that injury put him out of the Lucerne World Cup last season and the World Championships.
But we got a really good race actually going on. Sorry, just to say, yes, Sverre Nielsen lying here at the front of the field, but it's across the race. The Spanish sculler on lane 6 and then the Slovenian over in lane 1 are actually more or less barrel to barrel for the 3rd place.
Yeah, Sverre Nielsen missed last season. He's come back. He's here as Denmark 2. We saw Bastian Sescher in the other semi-final, and Sverre Nielsen has got a different coach this year. Rather than Tom Poulsen, he's gone for Jens Wilhelmsen, and I wonder what changes he's made to his technique. Just not quite maybe as long as forward as
Yeah, it's interesting you say. He looks quite upright, doesn't he? He looks quite upright and powerful. Let's have a look at this 3rd place, though, as we just see going through there. We've got about a length lead now for the Spanish sculler, Garcia Ferrero on this side from Šveki on the far side. I wonder if the Slovenian sculler will be able to make anything happen in the last 500, or whether he went too hard too early.
He might have gone too hard in yesterday's quarterfinals, you know, Greg, just to have that race with Damir Martin. But camera pulls back, and Kola Pimenov there in second place. You probably want to be a bit closer to Sverre Nielsen, but Sverre Nielsen has not let up. 32 strokes a minute. I guess he's started to ease down now.
Yeah, it's done now, really, isn't it, at the front of the field? You can see the Spanish sculler rate there, 35 strokes a minute, but the gap has opened up. Isaac Ivan Šveki is struggling and has dropped off the pace. So the position's now looking pretty set, I think, as we'll see when the cameras pan out.
Sverre Nielsen's gone down now, hasn't he? He's done his work. I can see him out, just 200 metres to go. Spanish sculling on a real high. Jordi Osenquiales, Gonzalo Garcia Ferraro, of course, the Spanish double silver medalists in the World Championships. Really great things the Spanish are doing. And Spanish sculler going through Pimenov, who I think is just settling for the 3rd place. So he's done really well for 2nd place, the Spanish sculler. You can see his bow just coming into shot there. 2nd place for Gonzalo Garcia Ferraro, the 24-year-old. Gets the better of Nikolai Pimenov, Serbian sculler. This race was all about Sverre Nilsson, who I guess will be going head-to-head with Oli Zeidler. I can't imagine he's going to beat Zeidler, but a silver medal here would be a great return if he beats Bastian Seche.
Well, as you say, there's going to be 2 races going on, aren't there? So for Sverre Nilsson, we want to see how close to Oli Zeidler he can get, but also racing his countryman Bastian Seche.
And Nikolai Pimenov has got those things on his calves to protect his calves
cutting his calves. So it's good to see at every level of rowing.